Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good morning, good morning, my angels, my loves, my collective. How are you? Happy Sunday to you. Happy birthday to anyone celebrating a birthday today. Condolences for anyone that's lost anyone in their life, as well as congratulations for anyone who's found out you're pregnant, engaged, promotion on a job, graduated, anything that you're celebrating in your life. Congratulations to you, and get well to anyone who's sick at this moment. I hope that you get well soon. I am feeling a strong energy this morning of like things are getting out of control, like spinning out of control. That's what I'm feeling. Whether this is for you, third party, someone you walked away from, somebody in your life, family, friends, or just you experiencing time over and over again. We have to delve into the cards, but I feel real strong, like things are just spinning out of control. There is too much for somebody to handle. They thought they had a grip on something, and now it's falling apart right in front of their face, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. Before we get into that, since this is the first read of the day, let's open up with our morning devotion. God, I come before you in gratitude today for the growth that you have fostered in my spiritual life. I recognize this journey is your gift, not by my strength, but by your grace. Help me to remain humble and open to your leading. Continue to nurture the fruits of your spirit within me. May I use my growth to bless others and glorify you in all that I do. Thank you for being a constant guide and a filling source of strength. In Jesus' name, amen. I ask that you bless the collective, my family, my friends, this read. As that Michael angel protect me as I go into this energy. My ancestors, my guardian angels, watch over me. Give me the messages that someone needs to hear. I keep hearing spinning out of control. Spirit guides, let's delve into this. Find out who is spinning out of control. I'm really feeling a lot. I'm geared a lot towards third party right now. Like maybe there was a feminine who did a lot to hold on to a man. May even tried a lot of trickery, deceptive, manipulative ways, and it's no longer working. It's like some type of spell work she did, and it's not working. It's like the spell's been broken because he doesn't want to be there anymore. Some love magic spell. He doesn't want to be there. He was never in love with her. Possibly he just tried to do the right thing by her, or either he had alternative motives. Well, let's get into it. The tarot. See what the tarot says. Tell me more, Spirit guides. Thank you. Yeah, somebody's preparing for change in their life. Somebody's wanting changing, and they're going to make changes, and it may be by next fall they would have completed going through whatever they need to go through to make these changes. They're definitely making long-term plans, and they're expressing themselves. They're trying to plant new seeds right now. Something could have happened in the autumn of last year. Someone could begin making changes, separating, moving themselves away, or start receiving clarity on what they need to do. And now they're taking steps to make changes because they're thinking about their future. They're thinking about what's to come in. I do have the Page of Wands following that. This is somebody who has the energy now to make things happen. This is somebody who could have sat on the fence for a long time, undecisive, not knowing what they wanted to do. This could have been you. This could have been someone you were connected to. Okay? Could have sat on the fence. Somebody that was immature, somebody that you had a child with, or someone who had a child like mine or had a child with someone else. This person has a very lovable spirit, creative, playful, likes to travel, likes to think outside the box sometimes. But they just were sitting on the fence, not taking action, just people pleasing, I want to say. This is also somebody who can have a creative mind, likes to come up with creative projects and like to begin them, but they don't finish them. or they always say they're going to get something started or build something, and they may buy the supplies but never start the work. So you have the Hierophant coming out, and someone is true to their religion, their institutions, their family. Someone was married, and they were on the fence about this marriage. They were trying to honor their vows, honor the sanctity of marriage, because this person really believes in marriage. They believe in the values of marriage and being there for your partner, providing, taking care of. Right or wrong, they believe in the sanctity of marriage. However, the marriage that they were in, with the Ace of Coins being in reverse, was unstable. They were in an unstable relationship, an unstable marriage. There was it was based off of greed, trust issues. They had a lot of problems they need to iron out. They never really ironed out. They just will sweep them up under the rug. I feel like somebody's going back now and looking back how two things collective, what I'm feeling. Either someone temporarily left this connection, went back to it to save the marriage, and it just still is unstable, not working. And they're looking at, why did I even come back? Things are worse now than they were before. But this could have been somebody that was thinking, I had a way out when he or she did what they did, and I was cautioned then. My red flags went off then. I need to move on. This relationship is over. There's no trust. There's no love. It's constant bickering. And I had an opportunity then to move on and start my life over. Why didn't I take that opportunity? Why didn't I leave? I feel like they went back to try to iron out the details, to fix the things, to repot, to restart over. Even though their heart was with someone else, even though they met someone else on that temporary break who balanced them, who brought them harmony, they felt like they had a purpose, they could see life with that other person. It was someone that was very opposite of them. Someone they think of as being an earth angel. They brought them a lot of peace, make them tranquil. They found the meaning of life. Everything's getting out of control. Spinning out of control. What's spinning out of control, Spirit guys? Because I keep hearing in my head, spinning out of control. This unstable relationship. What's spinning out of control is that this person who went back to this marriage, their heart is not in this marriage. Their heart is still with another. They can't stop thinking about life with this other person. They want to return. They want to return to the one that they walked away from. They want to celebrate with them. They want to marry them. They want to spend time with them. They want to have a family with them. They want a higher level commitment with them. They want to leave this marriage, but they feel like they're in it because part of their tradition, because they're trying to honor those values, but they're not feeling it anymore. This person they like is spiritual, psychic. This person could be a reader, could be doing something online. They listen to, because with the guitar, this youthful person still this page, listens to a lot of what this person that balanced them out has to say. They like the love they have to offer. They like their messages, their advice, their wisdom, their ideas. They like the sound of their voice, the way they carry themselves, the way they look. Their inner beauty as well. They're thinking about the good times that they had, the moments they shared together, the love they shared, They see that person as being their soulmate. They feel like that person is very tender, very sweet, very nurturing, and they like the way that they love. They think about the good times they had, how good they felt, how happy they were, how imbalanced they were. There was no conflicts, there was no fussing, there was no arguing, there was no pettiness. There was only uplifting. They think about how giving that person 10 was to them, but then yet they didn't give back. I'm going to read this one two ways. It's Queen of Swords in reverse. In this marriage, they are with someone who's very harsh with her words or his words, very critical, has calculated thoughts. Everything that person does, they do it because there's a reason behind it. Either trying to catch them in something, set them up for something. They want something. This person gossips a lot. They're scattered. They're all over the place with their conversations, their mind. They're wishy-washy. They're easily influenced. I feel like this is a type of person, Queen of Swords in reverse, who doesn't take accountability, but who likes to change the narrative of things. Like someone who spreads a lot of rumors and gossips, but the ones that she spread, it's not always true. The rumors she spread, she's added something to, changed the narrative of it, twisted it in a way to spin her narrative where she was a victim of something. Someone did her wrong, said something wrong, did something wrong, cheated her. She felt victim. It was negative in some type of spin. This is the type of woman that even when she does wrong, if for a slight chance she say, yeah, I did that, because you call her on it, you push it, you keep reminding her, but you did. This is the type of woman that would be like, yeah, I did it, but I wouldn't have done it if you didn't say this, if you didn't do this, well, you did this first. It was always like her action was out of response of something that someone else did. 1221. Never that she just did it because of what she wanted to do, because she has a negative spirit, she has a negative mindset. She's a negative person. It's usually a jealous, envious person. 6 of Coins coming out. This person wants to be valued. They want equal give and take. They do a lot of things because they want that mate. So this could be whoever you're with, someone they were tied to, a wife, a baby mother, a long-term relationship, or even a family member. Could be your person was very generous in the past to them. And at some point, some of them were even giving and receiving, give a little to get a lot. Not equally. But they wanted your person to continue to give to them. There was some type of fear that if your person walked away, left, moved on, had they not played these tricks, I'm trying to think of some love spell magic in here, that this person would move on, marry, have a commitment to the one who balances us out, the one he loves, the one his heart is truly with, that they will no longer receive what they have been receiving from your person all along. So they try to hold this person captive by saying, well, we're married, we're in a long-term relationship, we have kids, we have a business, trying to make them feel obligated to them, trying to hold them to some values and morals, because your person does have values, does have morals. Could be traditional, could be earth sign, could be Taurus. Your person still thinks about you though. A high priestess. They want to bridge the relationship between you. Deep down inside, their intuition, their higher self, their inner knowing is saying you're the one for them. They know you're the one. They see you as wise. They see you as a divine feminine. They see you as being psychic, as all-knowing. They also see you as a little mysterious. I also feel like this Queen of Swords that they've attached themselves to believes that she's a little psychic as well. But however, I feel like if so, she uses it for the negative, not for the light. She uses it for manipulation, for control. Not to help others, not to build others, but to help herself. The Ten of Cups. Your person really wants to come towards you, give you something, give you a commitment, have family with you. They want to change the outcome of the way the relationship is between you now. You may be in no contact. They may have hurt you, because I do have the Two of Wands out here. They couldn't make a decision in the past, but now they know where they want to go. She knows that he wants to leave. That's why things are spinning out of control. She's trying her best to figure out how she can hold on to this man, to keep him with her through emotional manipulation, through black magic, love magic as well, through talking, gathering people up on her side, talking to family, friends, trying to talk about this man, try to convince this man to stay with her. She's telling people he wants to come, he wants to leave his home, his family, his marriage for somebody else that he was messing around with. He wants to come and celebrate with you. She's trying to change the outcome so bad of him coming to you by any means necessary, but it's not working. This man is making up his mind. He's knowing what he wants. He knows who he wants. He knows who he wants to collaborate with. He knows where his peace is. He wants his Queen of Cups. He wants this woman that speaks love, who's nurturing, who's detailed, who's caring, who's a realist, who's classy, grounded, organized, prosperous, who has a business sense, impeccable taste, likes nice things. Someone who doesn't harbor jealousy, somebody who doesn't harbor possessiveness, somebody who doesn't manipulate but just loves. That's where he wants to go. He wants to change his direction. He's sure about it. He's had some type of awakening. He sees things now. He wants a new beginning for his life, and he wants to let go of the past. He wants to let go of the things that no longer serve him. Spinning out of control. What's spinning out of control? What is going on? What is this third party? She's the one that's spinning out of control. She's spinning out of control because she can't figure out how to keep this man with her, how to keep him from leaving. What is going on? Tell me more about this third party. She know he cheated on her. I feel like she has even cheated on him. She's even cheated on him. Hell, he's cheated on you. I hate nothing about you. This could go both ways, so put it where it goes for your situation, because I'm seeing some one way. This man wants to come back to you because no matter how he tried to move on from you, how he tried to make this work, how he tried to stay with this woman, he can't hate you. He can't let you go because nothing about you to convince him that you're not right for him. He loves everything about you. He hates nothing. He sees it clear now. He walked away from somebody, but for what reason? Nothing other than her manipulating the situation, involving herself in the relationship, trying to stop him from his happiness. I can also read that he's coming to the realization that this relationship with who he had a past with, a marriage with, a child with, a long time with, 1919, he hates nothing about her. It's not that he hates her. He's just outgrown the relationship. He just does not love her anymore. He just does not want to be there anymore. He's tired. He wants to come in and set the record straight for both, for all involved. For you, he still loves you. He wants to fight for the relationship. He wants to get back with you. He hopes that you guys can fix this because he wants to have a new beginning with you and family with you. And for her, he wants to set the record straight that he's tired of all the drama. All of the fussing, all of the fighting that we're doing, it's not working. It's draining him. She's getting on his nerves. She keeps questioning him, putting him down, talking hostile, changing things, wouldn't know what he's doing, where he's doing, confronting him. You feel like it's too much emotional baggage. Too much has happened in the past he can't let go. Too much cheating he can't forgive. Too many trust issues, one-sided issues. And it's just about to explode. He's about to explode just being in that relationship. He can't take it no more. He's at his wit's end. Some of it is his own guilt because he know he messed up his life by even going back, by releasing the person who he did love, by moving away from an opportunity that the universe, that God was handing to him. He had a way out, but because of his greed, because of his lust, because of her manipulation, because of her twisting dynamics, because of him caring what people think, what the family think, what the friends think, because of him trying to stick to values that she was enforcing him, or people were saying, now you married, you don't put him out of your head of your wife, oh, you know you made some mistakes, you better go back, you better try on it. Because of the sanctity of the relationship, the marriage, the traditional family ways, because of all of that, he went and he did something that he didn't really want to do, that he know his heart wasn't in, and he didn't even tell you. He just cheated on you, tried to keep a secret from you, and he knows he messed up. He got caught. I feel like you questioned this man. You question this man about, hey, what's going on? You're moving funny. You're acting different. What are you hiding? What aren't you saying? How do you feel? What do you want? What's going on with you? Sometimes you're here. Sometimes you're not. Sometimes your heart is in it. Sometimes I feel like it's not. You're changing. Because you saw this person changing in front of your face. I think they were feeling guilty. They didn't want to reveal to you what was really going on behind the scenes, so they kept secrets. I think that some of you are revealing something now, because I do have the High Priestess out here. He's speaking of wisdom, truth, clarity. Maybe you are revealing something now. Maybe you're setting those situations straight, or a record straight, about what happened in the connection with you. How shit really went down. How someone pushed you to the point where you had to release yourself, go heal yourself, find your way. How you knew you got tired of the drama, of the back and forth, the lies, the deceit, the manipulation. Maybe it's something that you're expressing that's got people gossiping, wondering, seeing things in a new light. Maybe they're seeing that somebody else is in their feelings of guilt. Maybe they're putting 1 and 1 together and equaling 2. Maybe that's what someone said wasn't true. How they manipulated a story. How they tried to change the narrative. How they tried to spin it to make themselves sound like a victim. People realize that no, that's not really what happened. What you said, that's not true. You wanted to seem like you were the victim. You weren't. I feel like somebody's checking it all out. Checking themselves, what they believe, what they didn't believe. Trying to add the pieces together. Trying to put the parts together. Try to make the puzzle fit. And it's not. It's just not fitting. It's just what this person's saying is not adding up. They realize, no, the narrative you gave was because you were in your feelings. In those feelings of feeling insecure. In those feelings of being depressed. And it's because you were insecure. It's because you were in your feelings. It's because you were depressed that you destroyed your relationship, your life, your image. with pregnancy tests out here, someone could have gotten pregnant, lied about being pregnant, lied about a child being theirs or someone else's, could have said they wanted to have a child. It even could have got pregnant and the pregnancy could have ended in miscarriage or stillbirth, or maybe they even had a child but not really sure who the father is. Or it doesn't even have to be a child, it could just new beginning. Someone was really unsure as to whether or not to have a new beginning with someone in the past or have a new beginning with this person who they now see. But I really feel like that queen, the Queen of Swords in reverse, I feel like she really tried to get pregnant because I have sex shop out here. She was trying her damnness to try to get pregnant. Could have been checking her ovulation, knowing when she was ovulating, when to see when the best time to try to get pregnant. And maybe she did get pregnant, and this caused this person to be very angry. Very angry because he did not want a beginning with her. He did not want a family with her. Angry that he even slept with her and put himself in this predicament. And this could have been somebody that his friends introduced him to or friends encouraged him to be with. These fake friends that, yeah, nah, she's good for you. Yeah, I have this and that. Following the lead of his friends. Ignoring his intuition, not proceeding with caution. Only to find out in the end he played himself. His friends played him. Now he wants out. He wants out. He wants to separate from her. He wants to separate from the friends. He wants to get out of it. But I feel like all along, collective, you knew he was hanging with the wrong people. You knew his life was going to spin out of control. You knew that he was going to destroy himself and that he would be hurt. You already knew how this was going to end. I felt like you even tried to warn him. Don't trust the people you're with. Grow up. Stop hanging with the wrong crowd. Get your life together. He ignored you. He ignored your warning. He even kept it a secret that he was even seeing you, that he was talking to you. You're not tired of being kept a secret. You walked away. You kicked him to the curb. You said, I'm done. He may have kept you a secret because he was trying to keep a promise to people that he was done with you. No, I don't talk to her no more. I'm done. I promise. I don't talk to her no more. She's over. That was over. It was just a thing. I never really liked him like that. But no matter how much he tried to keep a promise and keep a word that he was no longer involved with you, he no longer had feelings for you, he no longer was seeing you, no matter how he tried to convince other people, he couldn't burn the evidence because his emotions were screaming it. The way he reacts when he hears your name, the way he thinks about you, how he's moving, it's written all over his face. People know you were still sleeping with her. You were still seeing her. She didn't betray you. You betrayed her. I thought this person tried to hide from you that possibly they were doing drugs or substance. They were still sleeping around with other people. They had a negative mindset, negative behaviors, negative patterns. They were for the streets, messing around with men and women that were for the streets. They were in the streets, always looking for someone to mess around with, always looking to fulfill a fantasy. And that's exactly what they got. They fulfilled a fantasy. They possibly got someone pregnant. They went out there in the streets, found out they had friends, weren't really their friends. They got played. Now they're angry. Now they feel like their life is falling apart. And now that their life is falling apart, they want to know what you have going on, watching you. Well, how's life going for the collective? Mine's falling apart. I hope theirs falling apart too. Because if their life's falling apart too, then maybe there's a chance for us to get back together. You see, things are spinning out of control. While things are spinning out of control for this person, I feel like you're getting recognition. You're being valued. Your image is still there. You're still being seen. You're being heard. You're being adored. Your spirit. See your spirit guides above you. You're speaking truth. You're speaking clarity. God's got your back. You're following your purpose, walking to the beat of your own drum, believing in yourself, being confident. You have new love coming in that's going to be a love story adorned, seen by many. Meanwhile, your person's still in the relationship based off of sex, having one night affairs, one night hookups that mean nothing to him, no emotion, just toxicity. Losing themselves, losing their business, losing their house, getting foreclosed on for some, losing money, loss of spirit, feeling empty inside. Still doing the same thing every day with the same old people, hanging on to relationships that they should have discarded from their lives, still haven't discarded from their lives, relationships that are played out, a version of them that is played out, that is dead, that they're still holding on to, still remembering, still not letting go of. Still trying to spin narratives and tell stories that nobody want to hear anymore. They're like, man, that's old news. Somebody want to hear that. I want to hear about what you got going on. You've been doing the same thing over and over again. It's boring. It's tiring now. It's time to let that go. Because now this person who once loved you has now become a hater of yours. They hate seeing you winning. They hate seeing you enjoying life, being happy, being in love, while their life is spinning out of control. Well, things are not happy. They may even come back to you, try to offer you an apology, or this person finally loses this relationship, finally puts it into a relationship with the person it went back to, and this third party is hating on you, hating on them, hating on you because you're happy, and they're losing. Everything they tried so hard to take from you, manipulate this man to keep him having a happy beginning, thinking if I hold on to this man, that person that you would be sad, you would have lost, and they're winning. But now they're hating because all the tricks they tried, they couldn't bring you down. They couldn't take your peace, your happiness. They have this man. This man doesn't want them. They're losing things together. Their home, their business, their money, their finances, their mind. They're sleeping in separate rooms, not even sleeping together. 1, 2, sex, that's it. Sometimes impotent, don't even finish that through because he's not really interested. He's not loved there anymore. He may try to come and offer you an apology, offer you a gift, not telling you the truth of what's going on, still trying to make it seem like life is okay. He was just thinking about you when really he's falling apart, hiding his true emotions, hiding how he truly feels. Just see if you're open to communication, see if you're open to a new beginning. But I feel like you're not. And when you say you're not, when you don't welcome that call, open that door, return that message, accept that gift, or buy into what he's saying, when he realizes that no, it's really over, it's going to be heartbroken. And that's simply what he doesn't want to hear. This is my read. Things are spinning out of control. They're really spinning out of control for your person and for that person. Thank you. Have a great day.